every movement was so difficult. It's pretty personal, but I decided to share it with you. It changed my priorities, I could say. All the tools that I gave to my clients, I've used myself. I started questioning myself, like, maybe it's enough. We're so small and helpless. That was the moment when I almost decided to stop the project. I think everything changed when I met an editor and graphic designer who works with me now. After we organized together all the materials, all the content, all the ideas that I had, we started to film our first videos. But still, it was so challenging because I didn't have any experience of public speaking and of filming videos, and she didn't have any experience in editing videos. So we spent so much time editing videos, filming videos, like every movement was so difficult. So speaking about challenges, like honestly, everything was a challenge. Maybe now when we watch those videos, we really feel ashamed and like, oh my God, it was so bad, so bad. But it's a part of this experience. And watching those old first videos, we could say that we were great in doing these things and we were bad in doing other things. And we can see all the way and all great things that we've done during the year, which is pretty pleasant. So those first days we still had a lot of problems, but we had a lot of energy and motivation to move forward. And as we say, the more mistakes we have, the more experience we gain. So we're kind of proud of our mistakes. Honestly, it's pretty personal, but I decided to share it with you to give you like more understanding of the whole process. The problem was really unexpected. It was winter when my mom and my husband got into a car crash. They were both alive, but my mom was in hospital, and it was, it changed my priorities, I could say, because I was rethinking everything I did. So basically, I was frustrated, and I thought that maybe if no one needs what I do, I don't have a lot of viewers, and even my son told me, why are you spending so much time and money on this YouTube channel if you don't have those millions of viewers like Mr. Beast that he is in love. And I couldn't find sometimes this answer. And so it was a period when I was questioning myself. There was one episode in all this story that I also want to share that helped me understand that what I do really matters, and it influences people who are around me. It influences my environment, at least. So when I heard about this car accident, it was not far from our house, so I had to go there and to leave my kids alone at home for about like half an hour. I told them to watch some movies or something, and I will be back in half an hour. And when I returned home, I saw that my kids were not watching movies because they were too nervous to watch movies. But my son, who was 11 then, he suggested to draw. And together with my daughter, they were drawing a big red heart. And they wanted to present it to their grandmother after recovery. When I saw this heart, I understood that he knows what to do with his feelings, with his frustration. And he is a kid, but he knows how to support his youngest sister. And he knows how to leave his feelings through. So, and it was really important for me. And I even can show you, it's a part, they made a lot of small hearts from this big heart, but that's a part of the heart they did that day. And he told me that it helped a lot to feel better. It gave some meaning to the time they had together while they were waiting for me and for some news from me. Basically, I've started to use all my tools and all the ideas I had, all the tools that I gave to my clients, I've used myself again and again, and I understood that they worked. After 1 month, as it was not enough, my old cat felt sick and finally died. And it was so hard, and so it was like it all happened one period of time, and then again I started questioning myself, like maybe it's enough only to work with individual clients as a coach and not to waste a lot of time for these climate issues, because we are so small and helpless when we meet something unexpected. That was the moment when I almost decided to stop the project and to continue it only as a ECObeing training for business and as individual coaching. But I decided to continue. I want to say thank you for your support, for your subscriptions, for your suggestions during the year. I could say they really helped me to go through the challenges that I had. And now I'm ready to invite you to my Discord channel, where we can communicate directly with you. There you will have an opportunity to work on your inner resilience or to work towards sustainable activism. So subscribe and see you there.